Right, hello crit heads, welcome back to part 3 of our Infinity Defiance review. This is the second part of our playthrough. So the next thing we need to do is the end phase?
End
is that
phase
correct?
there's a clean-up phase where we basically untap any cards that have been tapped in the turn, check the alert level, see if it's got to maximum alert. If it does, everything kind of kicks off, all the enemies flip to red and it all goes horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Check if there are available units on the board that can respawn. So
we got, was it one respawn token? And the next one up is two. So no, we haven't reached the threshold to respawn the Nox hacker yet. And anything else?
So then we check for replacements.
So I see the Cadmus here has this symbol here. So the Cadmus, but they're already 2, aren't they? So we can't do any replacements for Cadmus either.
Okay, so the enemies are waiting for now.
So they're all done. So is that everything?
So yeah, that's the end of the turn.
We take the AI cards.
AI cards get discarded. The initiative cards get shuffled.
Right,
So initiative.
So we just shuffle those.
Ooh, do some shuffling. Ooh.
Ooh, and then that's round 1 then, isn't it? Cool. So I'm going to move that to round 2.
Round 2. Cool.
2.
Alright, so we activate first. Do you?
Yes. So.
Do you want to get Caden back? I would move him back. You want to keep going for a howling mad kind of deal with him?
Just because he's got one arm chopped off, he won't.
He's got an auto medikit, so he's not going to die.
Look, he's going to chop things up.
Alright, so we're going to go for first
Well,
strike again.
I'm going to go in. I reckon he should go into the space shuttle
And go for it.
Yeah,
I agree. I think he needs to get in there and smash up those leaders.
Yeah, Nox leaders.
Yeah. Leading from the back.
Whether you want to do that first is
why
another
not?
thing.
Before he dies, let's throw him in there.
Before he dies, you want to throw him in there, do you?
Is that what we're going for? Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's
Fine.
do it.
Go on then. So first action then. So we're going to move. He can move up to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go for the front one?
Yeah, let's go for the front one.
So 1, 2.
I'm in.
So he's in. He's in the shuttle. Excellent. And he's going to attack orange, yellow, and a star.
Success.
So he's got that.
Let's put the stars front and
as
centre.
well.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nox leader has a 2 black dice. Chris. Boom, boom, boom.
Ooh. Okay. That's might be okay.
He's blocked
Ooh.
1.
Right.
So
His switch is exclamation mark and a success to give damage to an adjacent enemy that is not the target.
but there isn't an adjacent enemy because obviously there's a gap.
Yeah.
So therefore that doesn't activate.
He gets 1 success though, because he's got an automatic success.
Yeah, so that's a 1 wound.
So he does 1 damage to a leader. So that's
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now I can move, can't I?
Yes, you can. And you get an aggro token too.
Should I move?
After you inflict any number of damage during a combat roll, you may move to 1 adjacent free space.
Any point?
Don't know. I don't think it's going to put him out of line of fire or anything. So, if anything, I'd be tempted to move him closer to those guys.
Move him up to the pilot. Hey!
Right.
Just kiss the pilot.
He's in.
I'm happy.
He's in there.
He's in.
She loves a big wolver. Right, so let's find out who we're initiating. Who we're initiating. It's a Nox leader. Right, let's see what they do.
Here we go.
Let's hope they don't kill you, man.
So,
right,
there we go.
Over to the expert.
So we're still blue level.
This one is going
Give me the defense dice.
They're over there.
They're over there.
Right, so remember he gets an extra black.
Yes! He's
And he gets a blue.
He's
right.
Yeah.
It might not be him. They might go for someone else.
Doubt it.
So he's going to...
Yeah, I doubt it.
I doubt it.
He's probably dead.
He's going to assault the lesser distance.
Yep.
So assault is... If
Yep. The guy who stood right next to him.
If at least one character is in contact with the enemy, they will skip this instruction. Okay, so you skip that one. So he's going to attack the least distance.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on then.
Come on.
They get a yellow and an auto hit. Presume they're going with their combi rifle, even though they're in close combat.
So then it's 2 yellows and a star.
As long as the range is one, because the range is 1 to
1 to
8,
8.
so yeah, you're still in the combi range.
Cool. Let's do it.
Yep, so let's do it.
1 success. 2 yellows.
2 yellows.
Roll it, Chris. Godspeed.
Ooh.
God.
Yeah, and then...
Switch,
Go
I
on.
think.
Go on.
Oh,
2 shields. 2 shields.
2 shields.
So he gets double exclamation marks, which
Yes.
causes an extra damage.
So that's 2 stars, but I got 2 shields.
So success.
Well,
You survived.
So he's now done
He's done.
because he skipped that second action, yeah.
Yep.
So then it's the next Nox.
So he moves
So
on.
he
will assault.
He will assault.
So
Hey,
he'll
they're all
move
around.
He's getting in.
Oh.
He wants some first strike.
Come on him. Yep. So next one you're
Doesn't
attacking.
attack.
And then it'll be an attack.
So I'm
Blue and a black for defense.
blue and a black for defense. Come on in.
So the Nox has an auto hit and 2 yellows.
Ooh.
3 hits and 2 shields.
Hey! His arm's back.
He's all right. Oh, he's gonna be loving it next turn.
So how many stars? You got
2
3.
stars, and he switches for another.
Yeah,
to make 3.
3. But I've got 3 shields.
3 shields.
3 shields.
3 shields.
He survives.
He's still there.
Exclamation mark doesn't do anything for you, does it? So
I'm still standing.
Yeah. There we go. Right. So next of our characters. So he's distracting them in the shuttle bay.
Yes, indeed. Should we beat these guys up and try and get a Valkyrie?
Yeah, we've got to get the princess.
you see if Krang can take down a Cadmus.
Go for it.
With his shotgun. Get in.
He's
there,
in
Krang.
range now, so he
He
can
is.
attack with his first. That goes into the discard. With his first action, he can shoot.
So you shoot at Cadmus. So blue for defense. You want to roll this, James?
Alright.
And then you've got
He gets an auto hit,
you've got
2 blues,
2 blues.
and I spend the focus
Yes.
to get an additional yellow
Yes.
dice.
Ooh.
Nice.
There.
Ooh.
Oh, go for it.
Ugh. Terrible. So
Doesn't get any rerolls or anything then.
You got
Alright, and the defense comes up. Remove a success and a shield.
So, what I could do is spend this and this to trigger inflict 1 wound on an enemy adjacent to the target.
which would be sweet because that'll kill it. No, would it? No.
No, the Cadmus is
But
having
it'll
been
be
wounded.
Do
wounded.
you do
Or-
switches before the comparison?
The Cadmus switch first,
Which you can't.
and then I get to do switches, so I can see what he's rolled and decide. And obviously, the fact he's blocking my attacks means actually wounding someone off of a switch.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense.
good.
The other option I'd have would be to take the exclamation mark and impose the stun state onto the target. What does the stun state do?
Stun state. The miniature must nullify 1 success from each of their rolls. Discard the state at the end of their activation.
So do we incapacitate the guy at the front, or do we just pop a wound on the guy at the back?
How do you pop the wound on? Is that with the exclamation mark? Because I think
and
the
the
success.
success.
Does that not get nullified by its shield?
No, because it's a switch.
Because I spend the switches before we
Do
look
the
at
comparison.
So the fact that I know he's blocking that success means maybe let's do that then. We won't waste that. We'll
Fine,
put a wound
so
on the back
wound
guy.
on the back guy. Back guy is number
That guy is number 2.
2. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
And
And
I know
then
the back guy was the first one.
Fine.
so for the second action, I will shoot again.
But now you haven't got the focus.
I don't have the focus, so it's just going to be 2 blues and an auto hit
And
versus
blue
the
dice.
Cadmus's blue dice.
Blue dice.
So that's 2 hits.
Oh, 2 shields and a exclamation mark.
So again, no switches for the enemy,
I've got no switches
but
there.
I block, or he blocks your 2 stars.
So that one didn't
Okay.
go through.
But you got a successful attack, so you get some aggro.
That's his turn.
Dum dum dum. So draw the enemy.
What's it gonna be?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe it's a Cadmus.
The Cadmus. Oh! Draw an AI card then.
AI card. Right, there we go. Hand that over to our expert.
So on the left-hand side.
So he's going to acquire a target, so he'll move until he's just got line of fire.
So he's
Which-
blocked by those guys, so he
He'll
just
come through.
comes through.
Hello.
And
Yep.
his target is the lesser damage.
Lesser
That's a
damage.
damage.
So I've taken 1, Jazz has got 0, so Jazz is the one with the lesser damage. Has he got line of fire to Jazz there? He does.
Well, that's actually got lesser damage as well, because that's targetable.
That's true.
Yeah.
If there's
To break ties, an ally will be chosen before the character. So it'll be.
this will be chosen
Billy.
first.
Billy's
So it's going to attack
character.
Billy.
Got him. But next instruction is he attacks, but he attacks the lesser aggro. So that's going to be Billy because Billy doesn't have any aggro.
Billy has no aggro. Billy's chilled out.
Cool. So they've got him. So Billy has a defense of
1 black.
Sweet.
And Cadmus attacks with 2 yellows and an auto hit.
Is Billy hackable? Billy is hackable, so they could actually just choose to hack him.
Should we try hack? Let's try hack just to see. Not quite sure how you decide which
Well,
one to
then
go
that's
for.
against the BTS, which is still a black.
Still a black.
Still black. Fine.
So, and then the trigger on this is with an impose a stun state onto the target.
Okay. Go for it.
So he has rolled 2 hits and a shield, but coupled with the auto hit means 3 hits and a shield.
Not with hacking though. Orange and a blue.
Ah.
Yeah.
So just the orange and
just
the
the
blue.
orange and blue.
Yep.
So 2.
And Billy gets his black dice, which
So Billy takes 2 damage.
I know,
No, he
because he does
doesn't.
a switch first, so he does a stun on him.
And he must do switches.
Yeah, but he's only going to do the switch once, isn't he? Not gonna,
I kind of think
Yeah.
you can stack states, so yeah.
there's a stun
So
token.
he stuns Billy and puts a wound on Billy.
No.
Billy!
No.
And
How
that
many
means-
wounds has Billy got? He's got
4.
4. Alright, so he can take a
That means
kicking.
Billy has to ignore the first success he rolls on the next test he does, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
Stunned.
He's stunned. So next Cadmus,
Next
then.
Cadmus. So he'll follow the same procedure basically.
Yep.
He's going to look for line of fire to the least damage, which
will
is
be-
now Jazz.
Now it's Jazz.
He has line of fire.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's in range with the combi, so he's happy where he is.
So you're
He's also in range
hacking.
with his hacking. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's have him hack.
So the next one, he will attack the person with the least aggro, which will be Billy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, because Billy's got more damage than her. I thought it attacks the one with the least damage.
On this instruction, he acquires target on the least damage,
Oh.
which is Jazz.
Yeah.
But the next one is telling us he attacks the target with the least aggro, which
Oh,
is
that's-
Billy. Because everyone else has some aggro.
That's interesting. Okay. Cool. So
Yeah.
same again.
So same again. So
More hacking.
So the cards make him a little bit unpredictable.
Okay.
no, because I
Quite
think
really
the first
good
one is like he might have to move to
Hmm.
acquire target first,
Yeah.
and
but,
then.
But he's
do
not
something.
acquiring the least aggro, so he's not necessarily.
No, but he's still moving though, isn't
Hmm.
he? So
Yeah.
I think that's how
It's almost like he gets there and he changes his mind. It's like,
So
But if he does that and then he finds he can't see the person with the least aggro, he's
Then
then
you
going to go
okay,
down
so
and
yeah.
take the next one.
Okay. Anyway, so I've got a black dice for Billy.
And the Cadmus hacks with an orange and a blue.
Okay, go for it.
I roll so well for the enemies. Look at that.
okay, you're rolling the wrong way around.
So there's lots of shields actually, so it's not going to be.
So they do another stun.
Well, he's already stunned,
So would they ignore that?
I
imagine?
presume that wouldn't trigger.
Yeah,
And they would just take it as a hit,
and then
which gets
my
blocked.
shield blocks the.
So Billy's got away with it.
Billy's
Billy.
drawing the fire.
Draw that fire, Billy. Right, okay. And that's their. That's their
That's
activation,
them
isn't it?
done.
Right. Okay. So, who have we not activated? So we've done Caden and
Quang.
Quang. So 2 left.
Should we run Uma in there? Oh no, we've done all of the.
Oh, and
enemy.
Billy as well. We got Billy, but
Yeah.
stunned.
Oh, okay, so this is quite interesting. Should we?
What if Uma goes in to help out First Strike,
Mhm.
kill off these Nox guys? I think Quang can maybe try and hold off the Cadmus, and Jazz
can get
gets onto the console and starts trying to push some buttons.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Move Uma first. You can move
Go
6.
Uma, yeah.
Go Uma. Team Uma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In she comes. She's going to start pistoling things up. Oh,
Cool.
but that blank counts as a hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they get a shield. So that actually blocks the hit.
Actually blocks the hit.
Boom. So no wounds there.
So then that's her activation done. So then it's just.
But she's in a good spot for next turn.
Yeah. So obviously the enemy can't activate because they've done everything.
Yeah.
So then it's
So it's on
Jazz and
Billy.
Billy's.
Should we get Billy to try and
We'll do the console.
interact with the console first? Because he's not really going to do anything else, is he?
No, unless you want to go and get some booty.
He doesn't
But,
really have
he
to
can't really do
carry it, can he?
So let's activate Billy and see whether we can do it. Yeah.
Yep. Let's do it.
So
You can have
what do we
2
need?
goes, can't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
But when you
It's one blue.
activate the console, you get an aggro token. So
Oh.
Billy should have had an aggro token from last turn.
Oh.
That might have changed.
Might
But-
change it, but we've.
But he didn't. He wasn't successful though. Does that still?
No, it just means
If you interact with it.
Oh, okay, fine.
So we're going to go for it again with him.
Yep.
So roll
So
interaction, please.
is it blue?
There's a
Is
blue.
it blue? Yeah. Right. So blue dice. Here we go.
It's
It's a star.
But he's stunned, so he ignores the first success, does he not?
so that is not.
So then, second action. Do it again.
I know you've got to discard it at the end of their activation, so he's still stunned right now. So yeah, second activation, let's go for it again.
Yeah.
I don't think Billy's going to be doing a lot.
Oh well.
Go on, Billy.
Gets a shield. That does
shield.
go through.
So shield means release magnetic clamp B from the stalker.
Ooh.
So
So if we
basically,
put that in.
the console has, depending on what console you interact with, it has various inputs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've rolled a shield, so if you grab a shield token,
There you go. Shield
you have
token.
to assign all the symbols you roll, but you can choose which of the sort of programs you assign it to. So what are the options for shields?
So for shields, if we have a shield and a switch, we can open the security door.
Yep.
But we don't have that. If we have a success, we release magnetic
So
clamp
that's
A.
the second one, isn't it?
That's the second one.
There.
And the final one is shield. We can release magnetic clamp B.
Ooh.
So we
But,
could.
but
but
what happens?
The marker to show it, screen side, deploy the Gredos unit.
Do we want the Guelos?
Right, can we choose not to assign it?
We have to assign this.
So
But we could do it
assign
to
it to the
either.
security
First
door.
one.
So we
Yeah.
do it to the security
Yeah,
door.
because we do not want the Guelos yet.
Interesting. And wait a minute. Jasmine can re-roll her hacking roll, so it might make her a bit safer for actually going
Yeah.
for this.
The only thing we've also got to watch out for is, I think, if we open the security door while there's still Nox leaders in the shuttle,
There's a
They
pilot.
will
That,
kill the pilot.
causes problems.
So
Yeah.
maybe
So
we want
maybe-
to slow up on that.
We want to kill some more guys before we carry on with
Okay.
our hacking. Because if we roll an exclamation now, it will
you'd have to
trigger
assign
that.
it.
It has to go onto that.
It has
one.
to go on that.
It will
Right,
actually-
so then it's Jazz's turn. So, shall I have to
She-
touch the console, don't I? To
Yeah.
activate-
I
to
think
interact
Jazz
it?
is going to want to do some killing because we want to thin out the herd so we can get in there without.
Well, they do respawn though. And they're
Mhm.
likely to respawn.
She should
we
be in
hack
range
them?
of our hacking.
Yeah, should
so
we
her
hack them?
hacking is range
6.
6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are actually
Oh,
just
okay.
out. So maybe she wants to go up behind our
Yeah,
friend
okay.
Quang.
Fine, so
Is it
movement
Quang?
6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. And then the second action, hack
The first
the
one.
first one, which
Yeah.
is the front guy.
Front guy.
Okay.
Yep.
So hacking device, I will do Skullbuster.
Skullbuster.
So I presume I have an orange and a yellow, please,
And she gets an.
and then
Extra
another
yellow.
yellow to the value of your hacking device. And I inflict 2 wounds instead of 1 for each star not nullified. Okay. Now the Cadmus is going against BTS. The BTS is a black dice.
Alright, so they're not very good at defending against hacking. One success.
That is- Whoa. Look at that.
Wow, can't get much better than that.
So then
So,
do I have any switches?
no. I don't think you need.
You're on Skullbuster,
She
aren't
also had focus, but that's a bit of a.
So once per hacking roll, you may re-roll any die that are blank face, which obviously not. So no, I inflict 2 damage for each.
So that one gets blocked.
And she's
So
inflicted
6
6
wounds.
damage.
6 wounds, so bye-bye.
Kill one of them to save it.
Bye.
He's dead.
That was number 1 we said, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next time, go for the one with more wounds.
Well, yeah.
With that hacking attack.
With
Yeah.
that attack and attack. Okay, yeah. So then that's everyone, isn't it?
She will take aggro because she's put wounds on her.
Yeah. So yeah, so everyone's finished. So then we're just doing the clearing up end phase.
So basically, we do reinforcements. Any exhausted cards on tap. So we start with replacements. So we're going to spend 2 reinforcement tokens to bring in the Nox hackers.
Ooh. Okay, so they spawn.
Units that respawn must do so alternating between the respawn spaces. So respawn 1, and whenever those spaces are present on the board, the first unit deployed in R1, the second at R2. So because they're the first unit respawning, they deploy at R1, which is next to clan B. Okay? So, yeah. Painted by Chris, clearly.
Beautiful.
Shaded well.
Lovely. Right?
Yeah?
Yep, that's that. We haven't got enough.
And then, hold on. Then we got 1 left, so...
Is that enough to bring on another unit of replacements? No, it's not.
No.
So then we go for reinforcements, which is going to be a Cadmus. And he'll deploy next to the other member of the unit.
Yes, so...
Oh, deploy. Does he not come at the respawn point?
No.
That's for like respawning units. Anything that's gaining replacement units.
So we just stick it. We'll stick him there.
So then that's
That's
spent as well now. So they've got no more reinforcements.
Ooh, we're
And
in
I
trouble.
presumably then you can then do your huffle shuffle.
Do some huffle shuffle.
Huffle shuffle.
Quick as possible.
And then we're on round 3.
Round 3!
Round 3, right.
Me, Gaiden. I hear that on Oceana you eat vegetable, but on Ariadna, vegetable eat you.
Yeah, James. Yeah, beautiful.
It's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.